Since I have been gardening for several years now, I have tried seeds from many companies over the years, and I've formed some thoughts or opinions on them. So I thought that I would share those thoughts and opinions and give some insight on my experiences in case anyone is wondering about any of these companies that I've tried. First up is Burpee. I feel like this is probably one of the most popular companies. They sure have been around for a long time, and it's one of the main brands you'll see at big box stores or the big box garden centers. The price point is usually pretty good, and I usually find a good selection of seeds with lots of different varieties available, and they usually have really high germination rates, and you can find more selections online from Burpee as well, which is nice. Ferry Morse is another popular brand that you're likely to see at big box stores or big box garden centers, and I do find their selections to be good with high germination rates, and like Burpee, the seeds are pretty dependable, and they also have more varieties available online. Back to the Roots is a pretty budget-friendly brand, and you'll often see these at big box stores as well, but they also do sell their seeds online, and they have a pretty good selection of seeds, but I wouldn't say they tend to have any rare or super unique varieties to choose from, but they do offer enough to grow a few varieties of each kind of plant. Seeds of Change is a brand that I sometimes see at big box garden centers, but I can also usually find this brand at the grocery store, so they might be a little more budget friendly since usually grocery stores will put them on sale, and as long as the grocery stores that carry them don't have them outside in the elements, which can affect seed viability, I sometimes will pick up a packet from this brand. Their germination rates are pretty good, but I feel like there isn't a huge selection of seeds to choose from. They tend to just have very basic varieties. One thing I don't like about their seed packets is that you have to cut them open and they aren't resealable or have a flap that can be closed. They say the seed packets are hermetically sealed to protect the seeds to keep them fresh and dry longer, which is great, but I'm not someone who usually sows an entire packet once, so I always have to be careful and tape their seed packets up when I'm done with them. Next up is Botanical Interests, which I am also going to lump in with Epic Gardening seed line because Epic Gardening acquired Botanical Interests and then they started selling seeds branded as Epic Gardening, but I believe them to be seeds from Botanical Interests that are just repackaged with Epic Gardening's label because I noticed that for the seeds that come in a foil pouch, they have the same writing and codes as Botanical Interests. Anyways, as of right now, I don't think you'd find the Epic Gardening seed line anywhere other than online, but Botanical Interests is a brand you're most likely to encounter at a plant nursery, but they are also, of course, online and they have a really wide selection of seeds and lots of different varieties of each kind of plant. And I think their seed packets are probably some of the most detailed, and I really like the sketches of what the seedlings are supposed to look like. I usually get pretty good germination with Botanical Interests, and I have gotten strong plants from their seeds. Renee's Garden is another brand of seeds you're likely to encounter at a plant nursery, and I have the same thoughts about Renee's Garden as I do Botanical Interests. There's a great selection with high germination rates. Lake Valley Seed is a brand that I often find at nurseries, and I think they are a little more budget friendly. They may not have a huge selection from what I have been able to find, but I do think that what they do offer is high quality even for the price, and the germination rates are high, so they are good if you're looking for really basic varieties. Mountain Valley Seed Company is an independent seed company that's been around since 1974, and they, in my opinion, are quite reputable. And they own the brand True Leaf Market, and True Leaf Market does carry other brands of seeds as well. But even for their own Mountain Valley Seed Company, they offer a nice product range and they are really well known for their microgreen seeds. Overall, as a company, I think they do work hard to provide quality seeds, and I have never had issues with their seeds. However, they say that they can only guarantee their seeds 30 days from the shipping date of your order. So if you did have a pack of seeds that didn't germinate, or if you got a mislabeled seed packet from them, 30 days from the ship date usually isn't going to be long enough to know if there's an issue, especially if you get the seeds a few weeks before you start some of them. Again, luckily I haven't had an issue with their seeds before, but it is still something to be aware of. Kitazawa Seed Company is a really good, reputable brand of seeds, and they are one of the oldest seed brands in the country, being over 100 years old, and they are pretty well known for their Asian varieties. And I do think that they have a pretty good selection, and they sometimes have things that may not be as common to find, and the germination rates are pretty good in my opinion. However, a few years back, True Leaf Market bought Kitazawa Seed Company, so I'm not sure if anything has changed other than the ownership. Siskiyou Seeds is a really good company for seeds. I like them because they actually produce most of the seeds that they sell, and they are known for their use of regenerative permaculture practices. So their seeds have really high germination rates, and they are bioregionally adapted for the Pacific Northwest climate. And even though I don't live in that area, I still find that they work well for my growing zone in Northern California. And overall, I like their selection of seeds and haven't had issues with them. So True Seed is another company that I have had good experiences with. They are employee owned and I love their selection of high quality seeds, and they do tend to have some seeds for some rare varieties sometimes, and their germination rates are pretty good and their prices are reasonable. Pinetree Garden Seeds is a reputable company, and I feel like their germination rates are really good, and they have fair prices and good customer service, and they have a pretty decent selection of seeds to choose from. And I have found some seeds on their website that I haven't been able to find anywhere else. And overall, I think their seeds are just really high quality. Next up is Seed Needs. They have a wide variety of seeds, and I feel like the amount of seeds per seed pack is pretty generous given their reasonable pricing, and their germination rates for me personally have always been really good. Next up is Baker Creek, also known as Rare Seeds. And yes, I know a lot of people have a lot of beef with this company over political and social controversies, as well as a transparency issue with some of the sources of their seeds. They were the first brand I really started my seed buying journey with, and while I may not buy as many seeds from them as I used to, their selection of seeds is pretty exhaustive, and oftentimes they may be the only company that sells seeds for something unusual that I am looking for. And while I understand that not every company can afford to offer free shipping with no minimums or free shipping with a low minimum, they do offer free shipping on all orders, which is really unheard of for seeds. And they send free seed packets when you spend $10, and you can get more seed packets the more you spend. And while you don't get to pick the seeds that you get, I've tried growing the freebies that I ended up getting, and I ended up finding things that I really liked that I otherwise may have never tried. The germination rates are usually pretty high for me, although some things were trickier than others, but usually on varieties where they know that the germination rates are low, they end up overpacking those seed packets to hopefully get you some seeds that will germinate. Their customer service has always been really good, and if you have any issues, they solve them quickly and efficiently. MIGardener used to be one of my go-tos for seed shopping. I really loved their seed selection, and for a while I had great results with their seeds, and I loved their transparency as a company and their commitment to try and keep seed costs low. However, over the years, there has been a noticeable decline with them. Many seeds that I have gotten from this brand have been mislabeled, and it has happened so often now that I won't buy tomato or pepper seeds from them, as I have had several mix ups on both of those. But I am still leery of maybe anything other than flowers or potentially some herbs where I may not care about the variety as much or at all. But it's really such a bummer for things like tomatoes and peppers that can take a long time to grow to end up not being what you wanted and having to wait until the following year to try again, which would likely involve having to buy new seeds. And sure, I have found some new varieties that I ended up liking with the mix ups, but I want to actually grow what I intend to grow. And there have just been too many mix ups in recent times. And I personally have found that their pepper seeds haven't had great germination rates. As fond as I was about this company and all of the great information on their YouTube channel, it really pains me to say all of this, but after getting mislabeled seeds so many times, it's hard to trust their seeds. However, their customer service is good, and when I have emailed them about getting the wrong seeds, they've sent me new ones free of charge, but it's still a hassle to not end up growing what I thought I was growing. I hope to one day be able to shop more with them again, but it seems like they may have some things to figure out first. Seeds Now, as far as I know, is an online only company, and I don't like to outwardly diss a brand, but I don't really recommend them. They tempt you with low prices and interesting varieties, but oftentimes the seeds don't germinate, and for the ones that have germinated, they've been the wrong variety, and their customer service is non existent. Whenever I have emailed them to let them know their seeds didn't germinate or that I got mislabeled seeds, they have just left me in complete radio silence. So, unless you want to waste your money, I'd not buy seeds from this company. Bunny Hop Seeds is a company that I kind of found by chance, and I don't see many people talking about them, but they are part of Heritage Seed Market, where I think it's really just two people who sell seeds but share a website or domain, with one person managing Heritage Tomato Seed and the other managing Bunny Hop Seeds. I don't have experience with heritage tomato seed, but I have made some orders with bunny hop seeds, and I am quite impressed. I have been able to find some really unique varieties at fair prices. However, because they are a smaller operation, shipping can take a long time and they don't offer tracking on your order unless you upgrade your shipping. But if you don't want to upgrade, they offer a flat rate of $4.50 for all orders, and I think it's a good deal because a lot of other companies usually charge a lot more, and usually the cost reflects how much you order, which is understandable since shipping is so expensive these days. But the trade off is that the shipping is slower, so if you need your seeds quickly, you might want to look elsewhere. But if you have enough time, Bunny Hop Seeds is worth a look and might just be a company you'd want to shop early with. Valley Green is a budget friendly seed company, and I think this brand is most often seen in dollar stores or discount stores, so they may not always have the best selection. But if you are on a tight budget for seeds and just want to start gardening, I think these seeds are still decent with good germination rates. Similarly, American Seed is the brand you'll find typically at the Dollar Tree or sometimes in big box stores or other discount stores. And I feel like they do have a pretty good selection of seeds. However, sometimes their varieties are just a bit rudimentary to me because I like to try different or unusual varieties. But again, for someone who is on a budget or doesn't care about varieties or is just getting started, these seeds are still a great option. I have never had issues with their seeds, and I love to buy their flower mix seed packets because while their seed packets might not have a ton of seeds in them, it's a nice, cost effective way to get some flowers established in your garden, especially if they will self seed for years to come. And in terms of buying seeds from dollar stores or discount stores, many people are strongly against it. And I think the concerns people have with these seeds is that their quality might not be as high, or they might be older seeds sold off to these brands at these dollar or discount stores, so they may not be as viable. And while that may be true, I personally have had great results with these seeds, and with the low prices, it's worth the risk to try them. So there you have it. Those were my honest opinions of the seed companies that I have tried. As always, your experiences may be different than mine, and there are also so many other seed companies out there. So I will be sure to provide any updates if I try more brands or if I have experiences that changes these opinions. But hopefully this video can help guide you on where to spend your literal seed money.